Hi, Vanessa Perry here with Hope Men's Counseling. So today I want to talk a little bit about loss. So very tough subject, but I wanted to share some tips on how to go through that, some advice, some pointers. So when you have a loss, whether it is a miscarriage, if it is, at 4 weeks, or if it is at 8 weeks, or 15 weeks, or 30 weeks, when you have a loss, it is going to be extremely, extremely hard. Now, if it is something that you are looking forward to, and the more you prepare for it mentally and in your heart and physically and everything else, of course, like anything else, it's going to be harder. If you have made yourself the idea that you're going to be a mom and that is taken away, it is very difficult. So when this does happen, whether it is miscarriage or stillbirth or infant stage, or even, afterwards, just losing a child in general, give yourself some time. Don't expect to go back to what you were doing right away, or thinking that it's gonna be physically. There are a lot of changes that are happening. Physically, you need to allow yourself to be able to just let stuff happen that is happening to your body. Let all the hormones are getting back to normal. It's if you're pregnant or if it's a stillbirth, letting your body get back to normal, but also emotionally and mentally. Whether it was a pregnancy or if it's a baby or an older child, giving yourself some time to not go back to just the humdrum of life, taking that time to just be sad, be grieving, be in the moment. A lot of times we try and push stuff away and not feel the fear or not feel the sadness, and then that experience is just prolonged if you're not allowing yourself to just giving yourself some time to just feel the pain and letting it be. A lot of moms try and rush and get rid of everything, put all the baby stuff away, put all your kids' stuff away, but you don't have to rush to do that. You have time. At your own time, whenever you're ready, start putting things away if you're ready. If you are not, then you do not have to feel like you have to erase the memory of that baby. And with that, a lot of times, there are programs in some hospitals that will ask if you want any memories or keepsakes of your baby. And at that time, it can be hard to even fathom wanting to have that. It's such a sad time, but I encourage everybody to accept that, because you will go back and you will want to look at that and remember and have that little memory or keepsake. And for a while after that, it's okay not to do anything, not to clean, not to wash. Make things as easy as possible. Buy disposable stuff so you don't feel like there's a giant load of dishes that you have to do. A lot of times people ask, what can I do to help? Tell them, come clean my house, come do some laundry. Don't expect to get right back into everything that you're doing. And talk about it. Talk about it with moms or with anyone that might ask. You'd be surprised how many moms have gone through it that don't talk about it, and them just hearing you talk about it, they'll be able to share in your grief with you because they've been there before, or they can relate to it in some way. So please share. Sharing is getting it out of your head and out into the world, and being able to share that that hurt with somebody else can be very powerful. If you don't have anyone to talk to, I would encourage you to seek out some groups that you can go to, some support groups. So there are a few support groups that are geared toward helping moms who have had a loss. So there's the Tears Foundation. You have Perinatal Hospice Organization. Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep. So there's a lot of different support groups that your city might have. If there is nothing in your city support-wise for that, I would encourage you to seek support in your city. So a counselor, somebody that you can process that with, or online. There are lots of online resources that I'll be sharing and posting on the description here of the video. And really just being able to share that with your family, making meaningful moments. So a lot of times if there's siblings, some people feel like they might need to protect them and not share that pain with them, but they will, in their little minds, they know that something is up. Or your husband trying to shut him out or not really knowing how to grieve with him. Being able to create rituals to remember, help create and strengthen your relationships with your kids, with your spouse, with the grandparents. So being able to involve your family in a yearly memorial for your child is going to be amazing in reaching out and creating those, bridging those gaps and being able to turn that suffering into hope, because there is hope. And just expect that it's going to be painful for the rest of your life as it comes and goes. Grief is not getting one thing done after the other. It's not linear. Grief is like a circle. You feel okay one minute and you feel like you've accepted it, and other times you go right back into that angry stage and just feeling anger of why this happened. And then again, you'll go through, the other side of it, of being, acceptance, or you might feel depressed. A commercial might be like, oh man, that just brings me right back to what it was. And just knowing that that's going to happen can help you feel prepared when it does happen. And knowing that that's part of grief, that's part of the normal circle of grief. So I just wanted to share that. Look for the websites that I'll be sharing, and share your story. Share your story with me. Share your story here on the comments below, and have a great day.